Good morning, and we're back. It's Sunday the 1st of June. Yeah, so a bit of a disaster. I came down yesterday after work and I noticed the galley looking a bit sorry for itself. So I went and had a close look. At first I thought it was rust, but no. I pulled one up and there wasn't any resistance, it just came straight up, and I'll show you what we've got. Now hopefully it's not all of them, but I pulled a couple up. These are the worst. Just bear with me. Right. These we're just starting, so I clean them up. They're still firm. I clean them up and I'm putting them to dry, and if they dry out alright and don't go mushy, they should be alright to eat. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to dig the rest of the garlic up. I'm going to have to, well, I'll probably lose the whole lot, and dig the bed over, and listen, it's another bed available for something else. But fingers crossed we haven't lost it all to onion white rot. But that's the problem. You get these hot days and then you get rain, and it's a fungal infection, so it's the humidity. I mean, today's nice and warm, humid, but the clouds above me are grey. In fact, they're black, so I'm expecting rain. So right, we'll crack on. We'll get this garlic up and I'll show you what we can save. Well, that's it guys, garlic up. This is what wasn't infected. That was at this end of the bed, but this end of the bed, this is what we got. I'll clean some of these up and see if, I mean, you know, they might be alright, but I've also taken a troll full of soil around the infected area, and they do say that if you water the beds with onion water, that's, you know, bits of old onion fermented in water, leave it to ferment, and then water the beds when there's no onions in, the rhizomes or whatever you call them, they think there's onions in, but there's no onions to feed on and they die off. So I'll give that a go, but I have had garlic in that bed before and no problems. So I think it's this warm, humid weather that we've been having. So I'm going to get these cleaned up and I'll show you what I can manage to save. I'll catch you later guys. Right guys, these are them cleaned up. These are the best ones. I mean, they're still firm, and if they get too much of an infection, what happens is the roots just drop off. But you know, these seem fairly sturdy. But yeah, the roots drop off, and you can just pull them straight out of the ground like that. See, the roots are just. So I'll dry these out and they'll probably be alright to eat, but they won't be alright to store and save for seeds for next year. These are the ones that I'll dry out. These are the ones that are alright. I mean, I think that's my biggest one. But the thing is, there's not many there to dry out and save some of the clothes for seeds for next year. So looks like I might be buying garlic for the first time in I don't know how many years, but we'll see what they dry out like. Right, I'm going to have a wetter coffee, disinfect my hands, disinfect my trowel, burn this soil and the infected that are beyond saving, and then get on with some more jobs. I'll catch you later. Bye bye now. Right, I've dug over the garlic bed. I've done a bit of weeding on around the onions, put some carrots in, But I think I'll take you, since it's the end of the month, I'll take you around and I'll show you what's growing, the fails and the mosses. Right, we'll start at the top corner like we normally do. The wind's picking up and it has been raining on and off most of the morning. The sun's out, but it is at the moment light drizzle. So we'll get this done before the heavens on, because there's some more black clouds coming up. So we'll get over in the corner and make a start and take you around. Come on then, let's go. Right, start at the top of the plot. I don't know if you can remember, but this was full of weeds and grass, but it is now got, sorry about the shadow, but it's got radish in now, and that side it's got chard, but there's nothing showing there at the moment. I'll spin you around. These are my all year round cauliflowers. I've got some more in, I don't know whether it's in the greenhouse or the cold frame. I think they're in the cold frame. These are the Marathon F1 broccoli. Growing well, but no heads as yet. These are me, spin you around, get my shedder out of the way. These are the Calibos red cabbage, Primo 2 golden acre, and ever faithful greyhound. As I've got some more in the cold frame, and I've also started some more in the greenhouse. Try to have a succession, if I could say it. The large ones of this row, I don't know whether you can see them, they're the giant collies, but I think they're a bit late going out, and I filled the gaps in with some cheesy cauliflowers, small variety. Stuttgart onions, which I grew from seed, and in between is, there you go, some Autumn King carrots. Succession throw. I grew these, and as soon as these came up, I sowed another row. They've just come up, and then I've just filled in the rest with Autumn King carrots, but they won't be up yet. Alderman peas. This is my third sowing, so they're just starting to come through, as you can see. That's my third sowing. This bed has got leeks in. I've been in a while and they don't seem to be moving. Sweet corn invitation. Same again. They've been out a while and they seem to have stopped. I'm going to try and grow some peppers outside. I've run out of soil, compost to put in pots, so I thought I'd try them outside. And this space here is full of spinach, which I sowed direct. Right, these guys, I don't know whether you can remember them, but these are the Bianco beans, which succumbed to that frost on the Bank Holiday Monday. The first bank holiday in May anyway, not the one that's just gone. The first bank holiday Monday, when we got caught out. I put a row of Moneymaker tomatoes out, and on this side of the frame is Kelvin Wonder peas, but there won't be any sign of them yet. Parsnips coming on a treat, grown in sand, mixture of sand and compost. Another, this pile here wants get the words out, Mark. Wants sieving and putting in there when I get round to it. These here are self-seeded parsnips, and they're just going to seed. So what I'll do is I'll leave them, let them go to seed, and they're my seeds for next year. These here are snowball turnips, and I've got another row there that I've just sown that's just come up. These are my Bolotti beans, and these are my Blue Lake French climbing beans. A couple of crimson crushed tomatoes and a row of carnations. These are my Earth Green Shaft peas, and I'll just take you over and show you what's going on in the cold frame. These are the squash that was hit, and this is my butternut squash. These are the squash here and here that was hit with the frost, but they've recovered. Nature always finds a way. These are my Speedo carrots grown in sand. I'll just show you this as well. This is a, right in the corner there is a squash, no sorry, courgette, yellow courgette, which was succumbed to the frost, and there was hardly anything left of it, just one green leaf, and it's recovered. This is my second sowing of alderman peas. Put these nets on here to try and keep the pigeons off, because what the pigeons do is they eat the growing tip. These are my first sowing. I'm taking the netting off because they're getting quite high now, so I'll let them grow the trellis. This is a zucchini courgette, which I put out yesterday, which was my second sowing, because the first sowing didn't make it. I was just about to throw that seed, and we had a bit of greenery. This is where the garlic was, so I dug it out. I'll give it a rake later, and we'll see what we can put in here. These are my onions, Stuttgarter, and these are this end of the sets, and this end here with the weeds is the ones I grew from seed. And in between, yet again, just bend down and show you, we have a row of carrots, and I don't know whether you can see them, but we did have slight germination on the second row. There you go, here you go. I don't know whether you can see them there. And this area there, I put another 3 rows in this morning. These are the Nantes or Nantes, however you pronounce them. Yeah, sprouts. And these here were kohlrabi, and like a silly sod, when I put them in, I didn't net them. So the pigeons decided to have a nibble. So I've netted them now, and I'll see if they come back. This area here is my overflow of leeks. crop potatoes, and these under this net are my best of all swede. There's some swede over there under them. They were just some late developers. I was just about to throw the pots away, and there was a bit of greenery, so yeah. So they're a bit behind. Oh, I forgot to stick into the greenhouse. We'll go in this greenhouse first. All this area has been dug over, and all this greenery you can see is calendula, or English marigolds. I did put some French marigolds in, but no sign. Right, this greenhouse has got my peppers. These are long peppers. Just getting flowers on. I've just fed them this morning with comfrey tea. I feed, when they produce flowers, I feed them once a week, and then when they start getting fruits on, I feed them twice a week. These are bell peppers. All these are, we have had them before and we weren't keen on them. The lemon cucumber, the round cucumber, they're supposed to taste of lemon, but I thought they were a bit bland. Aubergine, Black Beauty. All these are aubergine, Black Beauty. Apart from that, and that is a mystery, I had some seeds that look like pepper seeds, so I'll put it in to see what it is. They were in a packet and the writing had worn off. These are exhibition onion seeds, which I grew from seed at home on the windowsill, and I put them in pots, see if I can get a big onion. The green is coming on, but there's no bulbing up. I've just fed them this morning. But we'll give it a go. First time I've grown large onions, so we'll give it a go. Right, on this plot we have 3 rows of Boltardi beetroot. At this end I put in a load of not weed seeds. I know you might think it's weed seeds, but it wasn't weeds. It was there's the odd one coming up, as you can see. I hope you can see. It's oh god, not comfrey. It'll come to me. As we see, coriander. Because my wife likes making homemade curries. This is the asparagus bed, and I'll show you. I've just started some, and I took some home yesterday. These are these 2 nets here are my broccoli, the sprouting broccoli. These are giant onions which I've put direct in the ground. See how they go. And in this open greenhouse is tomatoes, which are an overflow, so I put them in here. Right, we'll go up onto the other plot, and I'll take you into the greenhouse. So I forgot to show you that, so I'll take you up into the greenhouse. Just had a phone call from my wife. I've never done this video and had a phone call. I hope it doesn't come up on the video. And now saying that, I've just walked straight past the greenhouse. Oh, just spin you around and show you these. Bro beans, which I put in the first weekend of March. And just push you down here. And they are starting to produce pods. So yeah. And no signs of any black fly yet, touch wood. These are my Alicante tomatoes, which are supposed to be an outside variety, and I always grow them in this bed. Last year was the poorest year I had with them, but previous years have been bang on. And here we are in what I call the main greenhouse. I'll take that out of the way before I put my eye out. These pots are waiting for those chilli plants to go in. They were late germinating. Spring onions. These have been in a while. I think the seeds aren't viable anymore, and these are new seeds which I sowed yesterday. So if these come and these don't, I've got a full packet of seeds that need throwing because they're not viable. This is a red hot chili, and this is an Apache chili. Actually, there I got from the seeds I got from Spain. It's a comedy seed. It was called a penis pepper, and the chilies are supposed to grow look like a penis, but they don't. Patty pan squash, and then these are all my brassicas, my continuous sowing of brassicas. These are disaster of lettuce. Same again under here. I think the seeds have passed it. These seeds here are a new packet, Wonderweb they're called, and this is Wonderweb. Brand new packet of seeds, and they've germinated. All these seed packets here, I've had them a couple of years and nothing. And I think this is my third sowing of all these, so I think they're going to end up being thrown. And then we've got all the tomatoes. These are the Spanish tomatoes, which the seeds I got from Spain. They're supposed to be a big beef. Well, they are a big beef, not supposed to be. They are a big beef. And I've got flowers coming on already, so these won't feed in today, which I will do when I'm ready for packing up. Parsley and chervil seeds, which I sowed yesterday. Same again, old packets. I'm not expecting any germination. Right guys, that is you caught up. Now I'll just show you this, what I've just harvested. Turn you around. You get your failures, but you get your good harvests as well. Asparagus, and I took the same home yesterday, so that'll be nearly a meal. And last but not least, there you go. Now that makes it all worthwhile. Fresh strawberries. And I took a bag home like this yesterday. So guess what we're having after lunch today. And then obviously then you get your failures, your garlic. But you take the rough with the smooth. No year's the same. Right, now we're caught up. Everything's up to date. And I'll just show you this. There you go. That's what we've been putting up with today. Sun, black clouds, rain, wind. Flipping British weather. Right. So on that note, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Happy growing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and try and share this video. Let's get these viewing figures up. Okay guys, I will catch you later.